My name is Alex Rittenhouse. I started attending West Willow beginning of this year, so beginning of 2026. I love this. This is just like the ultimate God moment. So I don't know how much I can share about like my life in general.
You can share as much as you want.
All right, cool. My mom's in recovery. I'm in recovery. She's had some health problems. She can't drive anymore, and so I've become kind of her chauffeur, for lack of a better word. And she was scrolling on Facebook one day, and she saw Revive on Facebook. She went to high school with Bob, so they were friends on Facebook. She saw him repost it, and she texted me, "Hey, there's this group that I really want to go to. Would you be willing to go with me?" I was like, absolutely. I want to do those things for her, and I want to do those things with her. And we actually attended a service before we went, because we're like, oh, it might be in the basement of this church that we don't know in Willow Street. Let's go see how the service is first before we go to Revive. She told me it was at 10 o'clock, so we showed up at 9:45. Service didn't start till 10:30. So we sat in the front of the church, because I'm like, I'm here, baby. Like, this is what it is now. I'm not sitting in the back anymore. Forget that. So we sat at the front for 45 minutes, just by ourselves, and sat through a service. And I couldn't tell you what the sermon was, but I remember every single person like looking me in the eye and being like, "Hi, I'm so-and-so. It's nice to meet you." And so it's just like that feeling of like, man, I like it here. We'll come back for Revive. So we came back the following week on Thursday night, had a great time. I think that was kind of where the shift happened for me, where I'm like, oh, these are my people. Like, they get me and I get them, and God's here, and this is awesome. And then that's all she wrote. I mean, that night it was, I remember Everett coming up to me and saying, "Are you a young adult?" And I said, "I am a young adult. I'm 27, if that counts." And he's like, "We have young adult ministry." And so I started in that, and then I was here every week. I love it. So fulfilling. It's really, it's a different chapter with my relationship with Christ. My relationship with God previously was very much of an intellectual thing. It was up here. I wanted to know the history behind it. I wanted to know the whys and the hows, and I would say I prayed, but I prayed in a way, I don't know that I had full trust in my prayer. I had heard somebody else say this a couple weeks back, but it really resonated, like that bridge between your brain and your heart. It felt like when I became a part of the West Willow family, that gap closed. Like, it was no longer a thing that I had to do up here. It was a thing that I felt here, and I'm like, oh, this is it. Like, I get it now. I understand that feeling. Life before West Willow was repetitive, going to work, and I'll share this. It's a funny like prayer moment. I work a full-time job, but I wanted to work with kids. And so I was praying for an opportunity, like looking at babysitting gigs and doing all of this. And then within my first week of being at West Willow, it was, "Hey, do you want to be a part of LCYM?" So it was just like an answered prayer. Like, very clearly was it like, here you go, here's a place to serve and do something you're passionate about and you love. And yeah, very fulfilling, and I get to hang out with awesome people. Two things come to mind, and I think it's said in sermon and just in casual conversation, to wrestle with God is to still walk with God. So like encouraging that, I think even for like my own journey with those questions that I had, it's like, you're still having a relationship with him, and he wants you to ask those questions, and he wants to show you what certain things mean or how he wants to guide you. And I think too, like having the understanding that we are so loved, and so like we're delighted. He loves us more than you could ever fathom. Those would be my two biggest anecdotes, is like, ask those questions and just know that your creator loves you and knows everything that you did. Like, it's that grace and that acceptance, and it's such a cool thing to feel every single day, is just to know that, like, wow, you know everything I think about and everything I've ever said, and you love me and you created me in your image, and yeah, I'm happy to walk with him.